yourself and think, how's that really happened? Because he
Yeah.
was meant to be like the golden boy in a sense before.
But now those are the the golden
They're the,
boys.
they're the golden boys, yeah. And he's
Yeah.
he's he's someone that's gonna come on and have an impact, or try and have an impact, which to me is a bit of a it's annoying. So I think Sane is a top player, but unfortunately, yeah, he's kind of missed the boat. I think in that sense.
Yeah.
Um,
100%.
yeah, but you know what? I was watching the Spain game, Spain and Croatia,
Yeah.
and you know what? Yeah, I think it's weird for me because I'm from the era of watching Busquets,
Yeah.
Xavi, Iniesta, David Silva, Fabregas, David Villa, Santi Cazorla, and I look
Yeah.
at their midfield now. And don't get me wrong, Rodri top player, Pedri top player. I
As
like
well.
Fabian Ruiz as well. But he just looks. I look at football now, and I think it's a clear indication to me football's just gone backwards because
Yeah. Yeah.
not saying
It's a
that them
poor.
them players ain't good, but look at the players I just mentioned. How there was so many,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Exactly. A bit of a dip.
Mm.
It's not as good as I hear it because, like you said, those are good players, but it doesn't feel convincing, does it?
Yeah, yeah. I watch them now and I just think I can't really. Yeah, I mean, I think Pedri's the top player. I think Pedri's one of the best in the world. For me,
Yeah, Pedro is good. Pedro is
but
good.
I'm looking at the quartet of like Iniesta and even Fabregas wasn't even the starter really,
No,
you know.
exactly. Because
And
Xavi, Iniesta, and Busquets is the best midfield ever. I don't
yeah,
think anything comes close to that.
well,
At least
funny you
personally.
should say that. Funny you should say that because someone put something out on Twitter saying they think Modric, Tony Cruz, and
Casemiro.
Casemiro.
Nah, it's not even close. In my
Yeah,
opinion, it's not even close. There are probably other midfielders in between that.
yeah, I
Put
agree.
put Carrick and Scholes as a midfield two is probably even better
Yeah,
than midfield three.
I agree.
Don't
I
get me
agree.
wrong. Of course, they are class, but it's not even close to Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta.
Yeah,
I
I,
don't think
I,
that's
I agree, man.
feasible.
I think you're talking about three for me, the three of the best midfielders ever to play the game, in
Ever.
my opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. And it's just that Busquets is deeper and it's not like, but I rate Busquets so highly that if someone asked me between Iniesta and Busquets, I would probably pick Iniesta just to say, but I don't want to
mm,
pick Iniesta. I rate Busquets that much.
yeah.
That much.
You know what it is now. Yeah? I think the easiest way for me to kind of say with Busquets and Iniesta, I think Busquets and Iniesta are the Messi of their position.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of view them.
Yeah.
You know.
I hear it. Like for example, if I tell you Zidane or Iniesta, is it a tough one for you?
Do you know what?
It's a
It
tough
is
one.
because it's tough because I mean, if I pick one of them, it's gonna be a bit of a slate on the other, you
Yeah.
know.
And
But
it isn't.
I think Iniesta was that good. But for me, Messi's like for me, Messi's one of the greatest players I've seen. For me, he's in the top two, and I deem Iniesta as top two midfielders.
Yeah.
And Iniesta was a guy that didn't get many goals, but in comparison to what he used to do with the ball, I don't think I've seen a midfielder like that really. So
No.
yeah, but, I mean, if you're asking me Zidane or Iniesta,
I'm
I'd
picking Iniesta.
probably yeah. Do
I
you
like
know what?
Zidane, don't get me wrong. I love Zidane, but
Yeah,
I'm picking Iniesta just because now
yeah,
it's just too difficult.
yeah,
Too
yeah.
difficult. But I think it's harder to
Mm.
pick between Iniesta and Zidane, for example, than it is to pick between Iniesta and Modric. For me, at least.
Yeah, see, Modric's another one. I think, yeah,
He said
you
Modric
know what?
another
Yeah,
one.
these are horrible ones. I hate these ones.
Yeah,
I hate these
yeah,
ones because
yeah. Just
it's yeah, because not picking one of them just seems to be out of order. But
yeah, exactly. It seems
yeah,
blasphemous.
I think personally, I would say Iniesta just ahead of Modric, and Zidane and Iniesta. I can't pick really because after
Fair enough.
watching what Zidane done to that Brazil team when he come back out of retirement,
In 2000,
um, huh?
in 2006, that World Cup
Yeah,
performance.
it was the when he got sent off again for France when he headbutted Materazzi. Was that the
Yeah,
World
yeah,
Cup?
that's 2006 World Cup. Yeah, when he scored that
Okay,
penalty, when
that's the
he
one.
yeah, yeah, that that
Yeah,
that Zidane against Brazil that game. I don't think I've seen a performance like that in my life. It's like
Mate,
10 out of 10. He did. I don't. He didn't misplace anything, and nothing was out of tempo. Not. Yeah,
he
that's
was
a.
unreal, man. He was
He was
unreal. I mean, he was flicking it
a goal.
over R9, Ronaldinho. I mean, they're the guys that do that to other players, and they were getting that done to by Zidane. So
Exactly. Like they had Vieira, exactly, and they had like Juninho on the
Makaleli,
bench and Kaká on the bench. Like this is the
yeah,
type of Brazil team. Yeah, that
this is
was
what's what I
ridiculous.
mean. So yeah, it's just it's yeah. I think football's decline, man. I mean, even like Rodri, yeah, Rodri's a top player, but
He
Rodri
doesn't
for
move.
me is not better than Busquets. You know what I
No, of
mean?
course, man. He's not.
Yeah,
He's not close to that
yeah,
to me because,
yeah,
like you said, Rodri, I like him as a player, of course, but he
mm,
doesn't move me the same way.
yeah.
It'd be like I would pick Marco Verratti ahead of Rodri, like in just a personal preferences. Just it's a tough one, and probably most
Yeah.
people would pick Rodri. Fair enough, but I enjoy watching Verratti much more than I do watching Rodri, and I
Same.
enjoy watching Busquets much more as well.
Yeah.
But Rodri is
I
top
think I
class.
think these guys just they just got something different, you know.
Yeah.
I like players like Verratti as well because I think Verratti could have gone and played for Barcelona as well in his prime.
Yeah, 100%.
There's just something about these players, like just the way they maneuver the ball. You know what I mean?
They
And
just give you
Rodri can do that, but I think the best way to kind of simplify it, I think Rodri is more of a powerhouse in terms of the way he plays, whereas Verratti and Busquets are more intricate with it. You know, they're more neater with the passing.
exactly. They're just
Yeah,
elegant, elegant, elegant.
elegance. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how
very.
I'd kind of separate them.
Even Jorginho, for example, like people slay Jorginho. I love
Yeah,
Jorginho to bits, man. I think he's a class player.
yeah. I think
And
you
I'm
know what I think Jorginho's good, but he's not someone that I rate overly. You know what I mean?
yeah, and
I
I
think
like
I
it.
think I think when you're playing with him, it might be a bit of a joy to play with him. But I look at what they've had, like I say, like Verratti, for instance, and he's nowhere near Verratti in my opinion. So, but I
Yeah,
do I
but
do think Jorginho's good, yeah.
the last Euro they actually had. What was it? Was it? It was
Verratti, Jorginho, and Barella.
Locatelli. Was it?
Locatelli, sorry, yeah,
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 you couldn't get the ball off them. It's just they are
mm,
too intelligent, all of them, all too
yeah,
intelligent. Yeah, I love
yeah,
those players. I love those players.
mm,
Just yeah, but Jorginho, when you look at when Maurizio Sarri came to Chelsea and he came
yeah,
with Jorginho,
mm,
he was that Chelsea team was one of the most beautiful team to watch that
yeah,
season. I think won the FA Cup and they finished second or third, I think.
mm,
And he was instrumental, deep play like that. He just with
yeah.
Kante, who was up front? I don't remember.
Was it with Costa? Costa and Hazard? Hazard's playing off Costa, was it?
Probably. It's
Yeah.
just in midfield they had Jorginho, Kante. I don't remember, man.
Uh,
I can't
um. Oh, no, it wasn't Oscar, was it? No.
think so.
Yeah, no, it'll probably come
But I
back to us,
remember,
but
yeah, but I remember the English media was saying like, why would don't you put Kante deeper and Jorginho since he's so good on the ball high as the number eight? And it was like it showed
yeah.
just a complete misunderstanding of what a
But
position
that,
requires.
that that shows you the media in this country. They're not understanding football, you know?
Not at all, because like since Kante
Mm,
is much more defensive, they wanted him to play deeper to defend. It was like, no, you can't defend the pitch on your own.
yeah.
And I
It's
like
kind of like it's the same thing with Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly.
Mm.
I remember Mauricio Sarri said, "No, it's Jorginho deeper, and if not him, it's Fabregas." End of conversation. And I respect that, man. I love that. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, just thinking to himself, yo, these guys don't know shit. They don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But
perfect.
yeah, I mean, how you can think that Jorginho needs to play higher than Kante, is it just
It's
sums
madness.
up the knowledge of these people, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Because they see someone that's good on the ball, they expect him to go higher. And those buzzwords and those pre-made formulas like unlock the defense,
yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
license to go forward, and all of these like
yeah.
these formulas are already done and made, and someone just pick them up and go
Mm.
with it. It annoys me. Now you need someone that can go out there and make a killer
And
pass
conduct.
to
Mm.
defense. Like yeah, well, you don't know what you're just saying
Yeah.
words. You're
Yeah,
not
I've been to be
thinking.
honest, I've been dealing with this media for ages, man. It's when they talk, I switch off half the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah, exactly. Usually I watch some. I'll put some of the guys on the watch along, and then I'll just put mute
yeah,
or
yeah,
something like
100%.
that.
Mm. And and the thing is, these commentators as well. I think they're a massive problem because some of the players that they seem to think are these certain style of players. It's like it couldn't be further from the truth. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then I think what they do because they're on TV being listened to, the average football fan will just think, yeah, that's right.
yeah, they're right.
And it's like
And
it's
they just
frustrating to hear. You know what I mean?
100%. Like I remember when Gary Neville said that Rashford, Greenwood, Cavani, and Bruno was our best front four, and I was like, bro, that front four,
Oh, good.
that team is not scoring or creating nothing. That's the worst possible. They have 4 goal scorers. Who's going to make a pass?
Yeah.
What is it?
And this is a guy that's on TV all the time talking this nonsense. Like
That's a
it's
guy that's a treble winner. He hasn't got half a clue. That's
yeah.
embarrassing.
Well, there's a reason why he got sacked by Valencia. You know what I mean? There's a reason. Like because he's dumb. Because you can't be coming out with things like that to
And
the world and then people believe in that.
yeah,
Because any person can tell you that's never gonna work. All shoot first players.
exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, as I say, these guys I never listened to really.
Yeah, the
Um,
balls on the floor, man.
yeah, literally. So,
Balls on the
but
floor.
yeah, I mean, obviously, I see your stream with rants about
Oh, hey, the news.
you know what? Yeah, I'll tell you what's actually weird. I was watching a documentary, and then I just thought, you know what? Let me go on Twitter quickly and just browse. And Fabrizio Romano come out with a tweet, and it literally was, I think it said like 20 seconds or something like that. And I happened to look at my phone, and it said breaking news, Eric Ten Hag, yeah. And I just had to stop. I thought, nah, this has to be a joke.
Nah, it
And
can't be real.
then I've gone on Sky Sports and I've seen it, breaking news. And then you know what? I was deflated. I just thought to myself, like, this can't be happening, really.
Nah, we're in the mud.
Yeah, I can see on the stream as well. You guys, I can tell you guys just seemed like
I was just
disinterested.
laughing. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I was just laughing to be real. To be honest, it's just yeah,
Yeah.
not much I can do here.